If you make contact with the cat, you probably will get involved. See, there's a little tiny television screen built into this thing.
So you can see it the way it would look on television?
Exactly. Except it's not color, it's black and white.
Need me closer?
Oh, I don't need to be closer now. Nice thing about them is you can keep playing and playing around with them. As you learn, it doesn't cost anything, really. You have the rechargeable batteries, and you can reuse the tape over and over again.
Oh yeah, that's true, because you're just using that tape
Yep,
just to transfer, so you can
That's
keep
right.
using the tapes over.
Well, tapes only have a limited life though, don't they?
oh, you can use them over and over again.
Would the quality of the tape after it's been used a long time, would that I guess that would affect the quality of the
Well,
transfer?
I imagine so, yeah. But Leo, you're not really performing very much. I mean, really.
But that is nice because you can't do that with any camera. Once you take a picture, that's it.
Yep.
It's not a good picture, forget it. Wasted the film.
Mm-hmm.
See if you drag it on the floor, does he get excited about it at all? Just real slow.
We always the lens.
What do you have to do?
I have to weave in all these little ends.
Oh, is it done?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why not just make fringe?
Leo, you're
Well, I am
disgusting.
going to make fringe, but these aren't the right.
Yeah.
These aren't the right lengths.
That's pretty.
You're on camera, Leo.
It's just supposed to be a crib blanket, so.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Oh yeah. That's nice.
Oh, it turned out pretty.
Nice colors. Yeah, it did.
I have 3 minutes and 12 seconds of you on here, Leo, and you haven't done a thing. You're too big and fat.
I want to get one of those things. There he is doing something.
It says BAT. I think it means the battery is going down already.
Already?
Well, we're using the light. The light draws tremendously on the bat.
Oh my goodness. No.
Maybe it hadn't been completely up, you know.
That was the one that was in there to start out with?
Mm-hmm.
Can you plug it in to use it?
I mean, the battery's got it.
I could, yeah.
Longer than that.
I don't think so.
Battery is not showing now. So I think that means, oh, there you are. Aha. I have you in on the candid camera.
Here, let me see the cat.
Very close up here of you.
Well, sometime in June, they're supposed to get in a slipper that I want for winter, so maybe we could go up there in June.
A
Out to
slipper?
Dan Bush's. It's a winter slipper that I want that they have up there.
Yeah, he needs a coat. Really bad. Really bad. He wore his raincoat most of the winter.
Now, are you talking like a parka type coat or a dressy coat? Or I don't know if they have dressy coats.
Yeah,
Well.
it should be a dress coat.
Casual things.
Leo, where are you? Oh, there he
That's
is.
worth going there just to see.
I'll tell you, it's hard to use this without shaking it around a lot.
Where's the cat? Here, give it to me.
But that light really does eat up the battery. The battery was getting hot. It's really warm. Where are you, Leo?
He's running
Yep.
from it instead of running to it.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, everybody
That
has
stuff,
that.
that stuff is terrific. It's orange, it's much lighter than that. And it's just like,
Yeah, I
wow.
know, I've seen.
And we have Kathy and Scott
Just like a
creating a
regular-
wonderful cuisine here. Ah, yes.
Making
There
a
it
mess
is.
too.
Making a mess on the floor, all over the floor. And this is Sunday afternoon. What day is it anyway? I can't remember.
Day 15,
Oh, yes.
14,
Yep.
tax day is tomorrow.
Tax day is tomorrow, yes. I mailed mine in today. And there it is.
That's why I'm eating this.
Yeah. We'll
Well,
be
they
eating that
just,
for a while.
they just spent all their money on a wonderful dinner for us last night.
That's right.
Not all of it.
No.
We went out to Jake's. And we got, I had the duck. And who did you have? What did you have, Joan?
I had venison meatballs
Oh my goodness.
with spinach pierogi.
And what'd you have, Kathy?
I had shrimp and scallops.
Uh-huh.
With pasta.
With pasta. Oh my, I think I must have run the battery down here last night with all that light. Well, we'll get back to it a little bit later. It's Sunday afternoon. It's sunny here in Philadelphia. And we're trying to get things organized so we can leave for this trip. We're looking out our back window and everything's a mess. Leo, come on, Leo. Leo, look this way. Come on, we'll get a good close-up of you. And then we'll bring you back out again. That's Kathy's hand about to choke him. He was playing last night and we didn't have the machine quite working yet. He's doing good too. Nice boy. Leo. Can't do nothing with kids today anymore. They don't want butter on their biscuits. Let them eat
Okay.
biscuits without butter.
We're gonna eat this culinary sludge.
Yes, magnificent, he says. It's wonderful, he says. This is the Hamburger Helpers Special. It took both Kathy and Scott to put it together. And now they're eating.
Would you like some? There's plenty in there.
No thanks.
It's really not bad.
We'll leave it
I
for
mean,
you.
no, I'm sure it isn't. It smells good.
We had our greasy cheese steak sandwiches this afternoon, and they're all done. Well, I'm sure this is very happy, Kathy.
Mom, don't you like
Did you go by
sitting
your
with me?
offices today?
Roly-poly kitty. You can't fit through there anymore. You can't fit through there
Didn't
anymore.
yet?
Printer, and he said, I know all about you, and it all came up, you know. Give me your name, and I know all about you.
No, all about you. It's
So,
amazing what people put into credit applications and things. We did a thing about 2 weeks ago where we had to find out about
This
somebody.
is a really boring conversation.
And
Let's look at the cat.
what we did is we subpoenaed. We
Cat's
filed a
not there.
subpoena
Oh,
on
well.
the American Express company upon the Visa people, and we said we want the credit records of Joe Smith. And
afternoon, and you guys are on your way back. What are you going to do?
hi Jesse,
Hi.
how's everything in Costa Rica?
Good, I hope.
Sounds a little canned.
Okay, well, let's see. Well,
Well-
we were planning on coming down in May, but we decided that we didn't really have a lot of time to spend on vacation, so, and it was very expensive airfare. So we'll see you in August, and we're going to definitely come and visit you in Dominican Republic
When?
sometime
Soon.
when you're there.
Soon. And we look forward to seeing you in August, and I'm sure we can all get together for a big Philadelphia-style barbecue sometime in August when you're here, and we're looking forward to it.
How's your work coming?
We really have to talk about that.
Busy.
You've been in Puerto Rico a couple of times, Scott?
I was in Puerto Rica twice now, and I'm going back in May. And I think of you as we fly over Dominican Republic. We look down and see you.
What's Leo doing? Big fat Leo. There he goes.
Leo says hi.
You were in Puerto Rico too, Kathy, right?
Yeah, for a little while, for a couple days.
Want to tell them a little about that?
Oh, we sent them a postcard. We sent them a postcard.
Did you have any fun in the sun there?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we had fun.
Mhm.
Fun.
You have some plans for May?
Oh yeah, we're going to Florida for about 5 days. Going to one of the places we went to on our honeymoon.
Fort
Oh,
Myers
that's-
Beach.
Yeah, that's good.
It'll be fun.
That's
Yeah,
good.
should be fun.
Well, we wish you guys could come along, but
Yeah, I wish we could.
there wouldn't be room in the car for you anyway.
No.
Sit on the roof. But we hope you have fun
Yeah.
at the beach. Have a good
Have
time.
a good time.
And we're thinking about you. And
Yeah, we liked your video.
we like the video.
That was nice to see.
And we're looking forward to seeing the videos from this trip
Yeah.
on the way. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
That's it. Bye.
Bye. We miss you. Becca.
Hi, Becca.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
We love you. Bye.
Bon voyage!
Bye.
Yep, we'll have a good time.
Bye.
Are on Newhall Street, as you can see. I'm walking over there toward your house, and it's still there. We're going to be going over and checking it out. Pretty chilly day today, about 50 degrees here, and cloudy. They say it's going to rain a little bit. Then we hope it'll start getting warm again. We had a few warm days. And the grass started to grow, and now we got to get going. I understand that Ben was fired from his job, and McCarthy has to find somebody else. Can't do that, it's too high. Hello, Brian.
Hi.
How are you, Brian? Are you doing good? Doing all right, Christopher?
Guys,
Okay.
I see you guys.
Aha. All right, that's good. We're glad to see you guys. As you can see, these azaleas are starting to bloom, and it's very, very early for azaleas. But we will be taking a real close look here. There you go.
They're bee.
Right there's look at the beginning here. Here's your house right here, and it looks about the same. Computer operators here, one learning something from another.
Oh, that's nice.
You want to say a word to Steve and family down there?
Oh, for Steve. Hi,
Yeah.
Steve.
Who's learning what from whom here?
So you guys will get to see this next week or so? Is that the idea? They will,
Well,
or you don't know if it'll be
they
developed,
don't,
or-
I don't think they have anything to see it with.
Oh, really?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think they do.
Well, there's a nice close-up of you, and that's about the end now. Are you learning anything, Joan?
Oh, I'm not learning. You better believe it.
Yeah, and I think you
That's
want it
good.
around the side.
Once you've lived in Philadelphia, you just can't forget some of these incredible sights. You really fall in love with this town because there's so much here that's beautiful, so much here that we treasure, so much here that's interesting, and so much here that you just remember, and you find that it's a great place. City center is very different than it used to be, with the tall buildings there now and City Hall. Well, we hope it's going to keep prospering. There's so many things about this town that you just wonder sometimes why we don't love it more and take care of it more. We live in this town with all of its incredible advantages. All over we see the beauty of God's creation. As you watch the flowers, springtime, and all the beauty of all that God has made here, and people have put together in this town, and see how everywhere the city is beginning to burst into beauty. The fountain's been rebuilt. City Hall is now open and ready to go visit the top of Billy Penn. Right there he is. And you see it's a busy time of the day on Friday afternoon. So here we are. Looking the other way, we see the Great Art Museum in all its beauty. And we see how flags flying there remind us of our heritage. And here in the midst of traffic we have the great Free Library of Philadelphia with its wonderful work of art out in front. And we move on over to the great County Court House, where we won't discuss what happens in there. And I must admit they do a very nice job with the flower gardens here around Logan's Circle. One of the most beautiful places in all of Philadelphia. Newly rebuilt. A blaze of color here we see as the azaleas are very, very early this year. Why, they almost beat out the little pansies as they are trying to do their best to show their little faces this time of the year. Let's get a shot of the Indians and the fish and all the intricate artwork that happens right here as the water goes spraying up. And as we watch it, we remember the fun that we've had in this wonderful fountain in years past, and how we've been blessed with this place. Well, there's the big town now. There it is, all in perspective. And all of us remember the Academy of Natural Sciences over there on the other side where Dan spent so much of his time. If you were here right now, as you can see, there's a very special display in the Academy of Natural Sciences. It's all about sharks, and it's there until May the 19th. And we hope that everybody will have a good time. Right there is a wonderful building where Dan spent all his time. Now we stand in front of the Franklin Institute. Remember the good times we've had there? Great opportunities we've had to learn and appreciate all the things that people have done with God's creation. It's wonderful. And remember the Blue Planet? How we saw that film and took a trip into space just last year? Oh yes, it's wonderful. I want you to know that there is real progress in Philadelphia. The new tunnel is open and people are using it like crazy. Yes, there it is. All the way down to the Ben Franklin Bridge. Opened back in February.
Flight 989 with service to San Jose, Costa Rica. On behalf of the Miami ground crew this morning, has been our pleasure in serving you. We hope you have a pleasant flight. We thank you for choosing American Airlines. Damas y caballeros.
I can always tape over it. Up we go. And there's Florida below us. It's a kind of a dreary day today, so we're not going to get a real clear shot, but there it is. Probably record overall. This is the island of Grand Cayman. Flying from Florida down to Costa Rica.
We're coming up over Grand Cayman. Nice view on the left side of the airplane. A la mano izquierda del avión pueden ver la islita de Gran Caimán. Get a good picture.
coming in to San Jose.
In preparation for landing, would you...
All right, now we're just landing. Hi, Becca. How you doing? Oh, are we glad we're here? Hi, Jesse. In your backyard.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yep. And where is Becca? There she is. All right.
Becca, why don't you climb up?
See? You can say something. And Grell is glad to see Jesse.
Say hi to everybody back in Philadelphia.
Kathy, no.
And Kathy's gonna wanna see it, say.
Oh, we might do that later after we've had a little more of a chance. Steve's here, so he's doing good. Everybody looks healthy in their backyard here.
Got little chairs for the kids there.
Oh, little rocking
Hey,
chairs.
whoa.
Your very own little rocking chairs
That's it.
to enjoy the cool breezes in the yard.
What are you kicking for? Hmm? Jesse. You know, we'll take it away and put it away so you
It's
can't
already
really...
broken just a little bit. You have to be careful. You'll break it all the way.
That. If you put some fertilizer on that tomato there, even if you ground up that pile of compost you had over there and put some other stuff
That was cute.
Yeah.
with... Did you actually plant those beans, Jesse?
Yes.
Yeah? Can you put your hand on them? I can't see the beans themselves. Can you put your hands right on them? Put your hand right over there.
Lift it up.
Where is it? Where is it? There. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, we'll pull it right in there. Wow, that's great. And what are they called? Frijoles?
Yeah.
That's probably not the right way to pronounce it. But
It's gone.
his car went sneaking underneath
It's zoomed in. How do I zoom it out?
The top. You're recording right now, you know.
Jonah deep by, but Jonah drives it and I push it.
Did Jonah rides in it and you push it?
No, Jonah drives in it and I push it.
Where was the fish riding?
In his new brand, his,
Truck?
yes, but it was a very little car. And
Oh.
Jonah had a little Jeep.
How could a big fish ride in a little car?
No, he sat right on the big thing and drove fast to the fish.
I don't understand.
Over the top of his car, he had a motorboat.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And he says motorboat in his car.
It's flashing battery, Wayne.
Stop. Shouldn't. What's Becca doing?
carta de Pablo, San Pablo, Gálatas 2:20. También me enseña algo. Porque vivo. El coro que hace, que es así. Las estrofas son así. Ustedes pueden repetir lo que yo canto, es así. Tico, 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 tico. Tico, 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 tico. Tico, 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 tico. Tico, 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 tico. Oh, tico, tico, tico. Tico, 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 tico. Tico, 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 tico. Eat out. Gonna eat out. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Here in San Jose, Costa Rica. And this is called kind of like a bank square because there are major banks all around us. People coming and going all the time. And guess what? There's a McDonald's right across the street. Isn't that something? We're over here in a section that some people call the hippie square, hippie market. And we just bought a pair of beach sandals. What's the name of this town?
Naranjo,
And
which is
where?
a male naranja, which is a seedless, supposedly seedless orange. Is a naranja.
Uh-huh. This appears to be a very, very pretty little town with a nice square. It's north of San Jose, and it has a gorgeous cathedral there, and here's a little park where people can sit and rest and share the telephone booth. And guess who's coming here? And there's a picture of the beautiful cathedral right in town square of this nice little town. Here comes Becca and Sandra, and we were just admiring these gorgeous royal coconut trees, huge and tall. And across the street from the little band shell that we're standing in is the town school.
February 90. This fell down off of that big tree right there.
These gardens are part of the churchyard, and they appear to be very well kept. They're beautiful in their design, and there are a lot of very pretty flowers. We're out in front of the cathedral in Sarcero, and somebody's very artistic here because they've groomed all of these evergreen bushes here into different kinds of animals and shapes, and it's very, very pretty. Not sure what it's supposed to be, whether it's a bear or what, but it sure is a cute critter. This is from another angle. You see the chicken on the top there, and there we're going to zoom in on them, and they're just as cute as can be. Here they've put through a whole bunch of carvings, and as you walk into them and you look, you see the cathedral through the entryway here. It's a very beautiful cathedral. And across the way, you see the Misty Mountains. We're about 5,500 feet here, and the weather is cool and pleasant. Hey, Jesse, come on over here, Becca. Come on back now. There's our rooster, our favorite critter. Here.
Come over.
There's our big elephant. Look at that elephant. Okay, look at that big elephant. Isn't he something? Such wonderful things inside the cathedral, and it's a very attractive and well-kept place of worship for the Roman Catholic community in this area. What I notice is that the sounds and sights of children playing is the same no matter what country you go to. No matter where the playground is, kids have a good time.
Salsero. Now we're having a good time just riding down these mountain roads, high speed. Whoa!
Don't get fast.
And it's on a little bit on the rough side, but we're all enjoying it after we took our Dramamine. And we go again. The forest across the way there. In some places, we're getting lost.
We are out here in the country near Arenal, and you just saw a bird there, and I'm taking a little shot of some of the local habitat. We've come up today from San Jose, and up through the mountains. We're up well over a mile, and we found that it was very cold in one place where we were, and now we're back down in the tropics again. Some of the forests have been cleaned off the land, and it's been a very interesting ride to see how the whole countryside is green and beautiful, as you can see it now. And Arenal is an active volcano, which you can see there in the distance. It has apparently two peaks. Of the way here, I got out of the way just a little bit so we wouldn't have the wires in the way. But a few moments ago, it was really chugging some smoke out of there. Right now it seems to be quiet. We're told that it's puffing smoke and sometimes spewing fire pretty consistently. We'll be looking at it more later on. Just happened to see this goat at the side of the road and thought we ought to take a couple of seconds of him. We just were driving along and we saw a great big bunch of smoke come out, and when we stopped we heard it rumbling. It's rumbling like crazy now, and the smoke is coming out. We're going to come in close there and take a look at that. At the base of the volcano, kind of typical of this area, a tremendous lot of cattle in the area that's been cleared here. Just a few moments ago, we heard the volcano rumbling, and we saw a huge cloud of smoke come out of it. Below the volcano there are hot springs that feed this river that's coming down. The water is pleasantly warm and comfortable, and we're going to just try to get in there and warm our feet a little bit and wash them off. It sounds so nice and it's so beautiful as the water comes rushing down.
I'm in your way?
No, not at all. It's a beautiful pastoral scene here, and it appears as though the hillsides are just loaded with birds. We're going to try and get some close-up on some of these birds that are in this area. There's our little vehicle.
that we've used to get down here. It was the first one to get in. Sandra says it's beautiful and hot. Lodge. And we went about 2 kilometers up this road and found out that it was
Not worth it.
not worth the trouble because of how rough it is. We're coming down now.
Now should we scratch this off the list for your parents, Sandra?
Hope we'll be able to get down here without ruining this little Subaru skateboard. This is the Arenal Lagoon or lake, which is the Arenal Lagoon. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. And we're just going across a place here.
You want it with the trees around it or not?
Right here.
We're staying in this little town called Fortuna. It's just a delightful little place, and there's the motel that we have occupied, 2 very clean and comfortable rooms for only $13, $14 a night. We're just amazed here at the variety of birds and flora that we see even in the little town. And of course, there's the main cathedral in the city, and behind it you'll find, behind it is the volcano, the Arenal, which is covered with clouds this morning. We'll get a better look at this beautiful cathedral. It seems like the people here take great pride in their cathedrals and keep them in excellent condition. This morning we had a delightful breakfast in this little restaurant here on the corner, where we had wonderful omelets and all the good things you could ever need. All kinds of transportation in this area here. Everybody has a way to get there. And as we came around the corner, just on this side of the mountain, we saw this arena. And I said to Steve, what in the world is this? And he said, well, that's where they have their bullfights. And we were told that bullfights occur here from time to time as they have festivals. They're not too frequent. There's a great variety of beautiful little flowers. Everywhere we go, we seem to see something else. This is a kind of marigold that we have growing wild out here. I don't know what kind of flower this is, but it's on the top of an interesting type of plant. And here's another one, very distinctive in its color, very beautiful. I think someone had a marigold garden out here and threw a few zinnia seeds out. Here's a very pretty example of a local wild flower. I'm not sure that's really coming in the way it should. Let's focus in on it there. There we go. There's a nice little river that's running down with pure, clear water. And we were trying to figure out what these particular seed pods were here. There are so many things foreign to us, and many things are used for food in this area. Plant, here's a tall plant that has a very beautiful flower with it. We're not quite sure what it is either. One of the most common flowers that you find anywhere in the tropics. I find a variety of rocks in this area. Of course, this is a lava rock, and then there are other things like limestone and so on. But with a volcano off in the distance there, we have obviously there's going to be an awful lot of lava rock around this area. Children were saying hello to me, and they are delightful. It seems to me the children here in this country are so well taken care of. And across from the bull ring there's a beautiful house, and earlier this morning we were walking by here and we found that it's a carpenter's shop. And Steve had just purchased a machete, and the man inside was very generous and sharpened the machete up to a very razor sharp condition. we'll go inside now and see what's going on. Very modern in all of the equipment that the man has here, and he does some absolutely beautiful work using all kinds of native woods, cedar and mahogany and so on. He's really a craftsman. And he has his son working with him over there at the lathe, and he seems to know exactly what to do. Carpenter shop with, very typical carpenter shop with all kinds of wood laying around, unfinished pieces, motors, equipment that's used and not used, and some beautiful boards. It's always great to see an artisan at work. Two little parakeets up here. They are beautiful little guys. We were walking in the woods and we came across a colony of army ants that were busy carrying their leaves back and forth across the road.
Not back and forth. They're all going this way with the
They're all going one direction. Look at them, Jesse. What do you think? Why are they doing that? I don't know.
Why do you think they're collecting the leaves?
I see somebody trying to go the wrong direction.
With a leaf?
Oh, he turned around.
Yeah,
Got a
there's
little
several
backwards.
that are going in the opposite direction.
Yeah, honey. They
Not
must
many.
get a little turned around, though.
Not many.
There's a guard ant that goes back and forth and makes sure that these guys are all going the right direction. Aren't they amazing?
Mm-hmm. There's another big guardian over there, and there's some in there too.
I don't know where they're going.
There's a hole underneath this bank.
They're going into a hole.
Disappear under there.
Back in. We're about 5 kilometers out of Fortuna, and we've taken a drive up a very bumpy road and into the mountains, and now we're down here in a valley, and we see a gorgeous waterfall right down in there. It seems to come right out of a pool or out of a deep ravine, where it goes right through and goes crashing way down. There are some tired walkers here, and we are now going to get a picture of some of these tired walkers getting pictures of other tired walkers. Oh, isn't this something? Getting such a... Isn't this the life? And look at that little tired walker there, sucking away on her Coca-Cola. Ah, yes. And what kind are you sucking away on there? Huh? Yeah. Everybody seems to... the... What would you call him with the big leaf? He's the fanner. He's fanning all the rest of these tired folks. Whoop, that one's getting... We found where the leafcutter ants are working from. They're pulling down leaves from this tree, and I guess I won't get a very good look at them, but there they come. They're cleaning that tree right up. I'm at another vantage point here. I'm in another vantage point trying to get a little closer to the falls. And if we were properly shoed and properly dressed, we'd just love to take a trip. Listen to the falls and to the insects and to the must be frogs and birds all around us. Thought I'd try the macro on this and see if we could get a real close-up of this little flower here.
Through here, a very hard time getting them. I guess this thing is running. It's a real pretty bird. He's got a long tail. See if I can get him to walk. Get him to perform a little bit. We're gonna have to look him up. There he goes. He just flew. Yeah.
See him? He's coming out.
We have an unusual example here of the natural
See, coming out.
life here. These are oripendulum birds, and they're named, I guess, after the kind of
Look, they're all coming out.
after the kind of nest that they build. Isn't that interesting? There goes a bird right.
They have a curve.
They're a rather good-sized bird. Yes, they are.
It's a woodpecker.
Bird in focus. What kind is he, Sandra?
Some kind of creeper. Not sure which kind.
Here we are back at the, here we are back at the hot springs. And though the official hot springs is closed, we found a different way to come in. And we're going to enjoy it a little bit. I don't know if anybody's here, but oh, look at this bunch. Look at this bunch of soft, hot tub religion people. My goodness gracious. Hey, Jesse! Jesse! What do you say? Anybody else have anything to say? Yeah, I sure do. I'm out here filming, and it's tough. The temperature of the water is about 100 degrees, and the temperature of the air is about 80, 85. So you see, we have just a perfect setup here. And it goes on down here. This water is heated by the volcano, which is about 4 miles or about 10 kilometers up the way. And everybody's having a good time, as you can see. We'll get a real good close-up of some of these people who are polluting the streams of Costa Rica. Everybody look up one more time. Becca!
Here's the bunch. Having a great old time in this water. Water must be about, I don't know, 90 degrees. Oh, nice. He's having a great old time. And Becca's having fun. No. We're trying to figure out a way to pipe this into our house in San Jose. Hot bath water.
It's Thursday, April the 24th, 1991, and about 7:30 in the morning. It's a very muggy morning here in Fortuna in Costa Rica. I just came out here to take a few shots of some of the flora that we've got around here, and banana trees are everywhere. It's just amazing how many of them there are. These are watermelon vines, and it just reminds us of how much wonderful fruit, fresh fruits and vegetables there are everywhere we look. There are coconut trees everywhere, and there are two varieties. This particular variety, the coconut is more green, and we'll see another one in a moment. This is an orange tree, and the fruit is just moving toward ripening right now. Oranges ripen at different times. Right at this time, it's rather hard to find them because they haven't come into their season yet. The elephant ear is a very popular decorative plant that you find in almost everybody's yard around here. This variety of coconut palm produces very profusely and is best liked for the sweet and delicate flavored milk that the coconuts have inside of them. Puppy dogs can be seen everywhere. It seems like almost everybody's got one of one size or another. The papaya tree is producing this time of the year, and it produces a very large fruit, and it's very sweet and good for you. Everywhere you can see these beautiful flowering bushes and trees. As we walk along, you just see a great variety of beautiful flowers. There are over 800 varieties of birds in Costa Rica, which is more than all those combined in United States and Canada. And everywhere we look, there's another kind of bird. Pop store, the dental clinic, and the health clinic all seem to be very popular places in a country that seems to be fairly prosperous. We're out here in the country next to the Laguna Arenal. It's down to the north and to the west of the volcano. It's actually a reservoir that's been dammed up, and it is just a gorgeous view here with the mountains all around us. Some of them still have forestation on them, some have been deforested, and we are enjoying this jungle mountain road because it's so beautiful.
The nicest views we've seen yet of Arenal. Clouds and blue water, rain, signs and everything else.
Hello everybody! We are in the town of Tilaran, which is on the south side of the lake that we've been seeing. And here's the beautiful cathedral. Every town seems to have its large Catholic church. The school children are out playing and enjoying the swings over there. And the entire town seems to be clean and neat and looks like it's very prosperous. And there's a beautiful flame of the jungle tree that seems to be rather common around, and that one is in full bloom. Becca's trying her very best to get up there. Cuidado, Becca. I hope I got it. What are you doing, Jesse? Going down? We were riding along here, and all of a sudden, guess what we saw? An ox cart, which is a rather rare thing to see in Costa Rica anymore. It's right here, and people are getting on. And there's the river. There's the river. We're on our way to the beach. And we've got to take a ferry over to that side. And this ferry has people on it that we know. There's Becca. And it also has our little bug over there on. Our ferry is just in the process of coming into the slip.
And pretty soon we'll go by the grass hut and head for the beach. We're still proceeding toward the beach, and we stopped in a little town called Nicoya, which has a very old adobe church. And we'd like to get a picture of it from the back here. Across from the church is a lovely town square. Everything is green in there as though it's irrigated, even though around us it's rather dry at this point of the year. Now the question is, was the long ride on bumpy roads and the heat and going through the jungle and the savannas of central Costa Rica worth all the trouble? That's the question we're going to deal with this morning. And we're still not sure whether it was or not, but as we look around, it's not too bad a place. What is today anyway? Friday the 25th? Really doesn't make any difference, does it? We're looking from the veranda of our little condominium here, and guess what we see? One of the most beautiful unspoiled beaches that I have ever seen in my whole life. Just look at it. Take a close look at that beach right there. It's about 6:30 in the morning here in Samara on the Pacific coast of Costa Rica. We arrived yesterday afternoon and have had a wonderful time already in the warm waters off this beautiful place. What do you want to do with that reef out there, Steve?
Get a boat ride out and then snorkel, because it's deceptively far. You wouldn't want to try to swim it and then snorkel. You'd be exhausted after trying to swim it. It's quite a ways out. We tried it once.
What would you find if you snorkeled out there?
Well, probably your average tropical fish like parrotfish and angelfish and a lot of other things. We didn't see a lot when we came here last time. Well, it was fair because we didn't really find a good spot. It was either too wavy or murky water, but out there it should be just right.
About how far is that? A mile out?
No, I don't think so.
Not that far, I didn't think. We keep watching that reef out there. It's not a reef, actually. It's probably just a bar of rocks. And so that'd be a beautiful, beautiful place to go out to snorkel. Except that the sun is extremely hot here, and we have to be careful not to get sunburned. We hope to be able to go out to this island and spend an afternoon there sometime, snorkeling. And then down on the other side, there's the end of the bay. As you can see, the fishing boats come in to take their catch there. One of the most common ways of transporting people into this place is the old DC-3, and he lands right on the beach. We've got a group of howler monkeys right up here outside of our door. We're trying to get a good...
Right up to that crevice here, you can see the big guy right there.
Hello there.
Oh, I.
Wait till you get to the
There he is, hanging on the branch over here.
Looking at you, Jesse. Right up there.
Right above us. Right on top of our head. See him there? Let's see his little face. Woo, woo, woo.
Doesn't like cars, huh? Here we
It's about 9 o'clock on Friday morning, and we've decided that we wanted to come out here and check on how this beach is. Let's just pan around and see what the whole thing looks like. It looks like it's tolerable. We might even be able to enjoy ourselves a little bit. Now I'm just catching the scene in a little different perspective. And there's an island that we saw from the porch of our condominium. And over on the other side is the end of the bay. And down here we see a little Jessie playing. What you doing, Jessie? All ready for the beach? Jessie? Hi. This beach is beautifully clean, and as you can see, there aren't very many people on it. In fact, this morning we have it all to ourselves, except for thousands of little sand crabs that play on the beach and that run into the holes that they make as soon as you get anywhere near. Now there's Sandra coming. She's already enjoying a walk on the beach. How is it, Sandra? There are thousands of these crabs on the beach here. And as soon as you come near to them and disturb them, they run for their holes and find escape in the sand, holes like that. I keep searching for more of them. They're out. There's one right there. We need to get a close-up on him. Everywhere you look, there are crab holes, and at night they come out and they run all over everywhere and get into the outside showers and just end up being a nuisance wherever you go. They're amazing.
Yeah. These are different though.
Yeah, well, these are the ones that were out there.
No, I don't think so.
No?
You look at them real close, they look totally different.
Well. You'll have to see. Maybe that's a land crab. Yeah. But you can't get close to them.
I'd take one away from the hole.
Yeah, you gotta look at him. Wonder how far down they go. Can we dig one up?
Probably can dig faster than that.
If we had a stick, we could probably get them. Tell you what you need to do is watch and see. Now there's some. Let's watch and see when he goes into a hole. Then we get a stick. And we'll dig him up. Could you do that?
All these holes have crabs.
It'd be nice, better to just see where one goes in.
Okay, watch this guy here. Look, he doesn't have a hole.
Look at him. Look at him. No, you can't have that one. No.
He's different though.
He's gonna find a hole. Yeah, he's different. Very different. Yep. Oh, look at him go.
He's not that far down in. Here, you shovel.
Oh yeah, a shovel is a good thing. Wait a minute, let me film this. We're gonna try and dig up one of these little guys.
There he is.
Okay, where is he? We're gonna pull that crabby out. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
He's got totally different coloration.
Oh yes, he's not the kind that we saw on the land last night.
No.
There he goes. He wants to get out. He says that's enough for to dig him up. Now you can start and we'll see what we find.
Where'd he go?
He got away.
Down into a little tiny little sand crab here. He just ran into his hole, but we can't
When
find
they
him.
dig in their hole, I think they...
We have a special crab digger here. Go ahead, crab digger, dig it up. What are you finding?
Nothing.
Nothing yet? Well, you just keep digging. Maybe you'll find something in that crab hole somewhere. He's quite a digger. Jesse, can you look up? Hi. Look right over here at Grandpa. Hi there. Very few seagulls around here, but there appears to be one out there, and occasionally we see him diving down into the water to pick up a fish. So I was on... We'll do another one. Otro.
Hey!
Esteban. What's it called? Almendra. This is a local fruit here called an almendra. And when it's broken open, there's a seed inside which is rather tasty, and people just enjoy eating it now and then. There are a great many of these trees around, and they most of it goes to waste the way it looks. This is a tough one here. Now we're getting the seed out. Okay, there's the seed right there. Looks like this one here is hard to get out. Good? Bueno, bueno. Aha. That's good. The beach here is lined with various kinds of trees and a great variety of home styles. Some of the national folks live here, and
este sonido. Este, listen.
yes.
Chicharra.
Chicharra?
Chicharra, eso.
Okay. And then again, we come back to this beautiful scene out here. Some of the critters that are making the noise here look something like this. Now that's a pretty amazing critter. Yeah, that's a beach beetle. There he is. We'll look for one of those, won't we, Jesse? This man was saying that they make jewelry out of the beak of this critter.
It's a rhinoceros beetle almost.
Kind of a rhinoceros beetle style.
Esta parte trae suerte.
Sí.
Sí, sí, es cierto.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Really?
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 Yo no creo en superstición.
No, really.
Sí.
Es cierto.
There's the bottom side of our beetle.
Dígale que diga ahí que este es mucho suerte.
He says that you get luck.
You get good luck?
Good luck from the horn.
From the horn.
No, los
Okay,
joyeros,
well,
los joyeros,
Sí,
los joyeros ponen oro aquí.
Oro.
Es golden.
Sí,
Golden
ore,
is pure.
todo.
Sí, no, aquí nada más.
Sí, esa parte,
Esta parte. Sí, mucha suerte.
Ah, now have him put it in his pocket again, because that's kind of interesting.
Okay.
That he would carry it in his pocket.
Lo encontró allá en la calle.
Sí, en la calle.
Yep.
You like that beetle, Jesse?
Put him in your hand. Jesse's not real eager to do that, see? What do you think, Jesse? You like him? It's him in his pocket. He carries him around. I think he thinks it's good luck. We're looking up the tree here, right by the beach, and there's a large termite nest up there. And if you look down the tree, you see dark veins that run down the tree. And we're going to go over here and try to get a picture of the termites themselves. Hold on. And here's one of those veins that comes down. And try and get a real close-up of where we scraped the vein and got a picture of how these guys are trying to repair the damage that we made, and I'm not getting it focused quite right.
Estamos estudiando, somos estudiantes de español.
Close up
Pero todavía no hablan
of these
español.
termites here.
Ah, there they are.
And
Estás grabando. Estás grabándolo.
they run up and down the tree, but they have their own runways, and they make a kind of a vein that covers them up so that they're safe. It's a very, very different way of living down here. People will always stop and talk with each other and pass the time of day talking about how things are going. We sat here at this little porch. People are improving their home, and we just sat here on this little porch for about 20 minutes and just talked. And as you can see, they really do suffer a lot because they're right here on the beach, right by the Pacific Ocean. This little pet paraquito just got his bath, and they keep his tail and his wings clipped so that he doesn't fly away. And his keeper is just as pretty as he is. In the backyard, this family has a couple of banana trees, and here are what they call the square banana, which is particularly good for cooking. Take a close look at that baby. There's another variety right nearby that grows quite a bit smaller and is very good for eating. Friend in the backyard. Jesse, are you having a good time? Jesse? Jesse will talk Spanish when he gets with other boys and girls who do. This gentleman was a senator who represented this state to the Senate in San Jose. He was the official greeter for John F. Kennedy, who visited here during his presidency. And when Kennedy was killed, he was sent by Costa Rica to Washington to be there during the funeral. He also spent 2 years at the United Nations as a representative from Costa Rica. He and his family own about 300 acres here near Samara, and they have they're just in the process of building a house and finishing this house made of teak and cedar and mahogany and other kinds of wood which were cut from their place. This is his daughter-in-law. We've had a wonderful visit here. Thank you. This is a shot of their house. They were just working on the first floor, finishing out some of it. It's just beautiful, beautiful. And by the way, the man who had the big beetle in his pocket told us that he was a Buddhist and worked for the post office, and he believed the beetle would bring him good luck. Well, as you can see, we're suffering here in the sun, enjoying this gorgeous day. It's about 90 degrees, and we're all getting settled in. Right on the beach behind where we are settled and where our little minivan is parked is this huge mangrove tree. We're going to zoom in on it and then walk in there and see a little bit more of what this thing looks like. It's an amazing growth of dozens and dozens of trunks going up. There's a closer proximity of the way it's working. We'll walk into it here and just look and see what it's like right across here. Isn't that incredible? And that's about all we can get on here. There you go right into the middle of it, and you feel like you're just in the woods and you've only got one tree. We're catching a flycatcher here, a kiskadee, on the wire. This is a beautiful flock of shorebirds. We'll try to get the name of them a little bit later. It's Friday evening here, and the beautiful evening is setting in. It's a gorgeous time of the day as we see the children playing here on the beach, and It's a little different vantage point from what we had before. And there is a fish out there. I think her name is Joan. She's having a ball all by herself, playing in the sand, playing in the shore as the waves come in.
Yes.
Can't you do it by yourself? You want to go out and play with Grandma?
No, I can't take it off.
She's just in the process of coming in right now. There she is. Doing? Running? We have some little scientists here working away, checking for some sand dollars and some crabs. This is a kind of a virgin area right now, but there's someone in the process of building a hotel in this area once everything's cleared up, and surely there'll be thousands of tourists here in the near future. There's a great white egret. This is the plot of ground that was leveled and filled in for the hotel. And it's been several years since that happened, and everything's been put to a stop because of ecological opposition to it. There's a great mangrove swamp that is just teeming with life. And the section that you just saw was filled in. It used to be just like this view that you see right here. Now as evening is setting in on this beautiful scene here, we see a few beach bums. They're still enjoying their time here on the beach and playing in the sand, having a good time. And up in the sky we see the moon is beginning to come in, if we can find it here. Ah, there it is. We'll bring them right on in. Hey, Becca. Are you having fun? What do you have there, Jesse? Can you dig some more?
A little bug. Here comes the pregnant roller skate. That's our car.
At our house, there's a tall tree just outside our house with a colony of monkeys here, and haven't quite been able to get them clear, but as you can see, there's a little tiny baby right there. Look at him. A little clearer view here of these monkeys. Now we've lost 10 monkeys all told in this tree. There they are, and they're very, very placid and quiet as we switch back here to the mother. And I have to read more on manual focus.
You want to ride the focus?
Yeah. Where is he here? Perfectly clear focus there.
Oh, okay, Mom. Thanks. The view of the one inclined right in front of our house.
He quit just now.
Beautiful little bird. Let's walk down.
photographers here has a couple of monkeys on a chain, and they like to perform sometimes for people. These are the regular monkeys that you would find anywhere here in the jungle. They look like they're pretty well fed and taken care of, and the chain is very, very long, and they have a lot of freedom to move around here and there, and they're kind of cute. Very common bird here, the vulture. Shoo! Shh! Shoo! Shoo! Is here overseeing his flock of chickens. These roosters tend to crow morning, noon, and night. In fact, they start crowing about 3:30 in the morning here. It's Saturday afternoon here, and as you can see, there's been a tremendous influx of tourists. I think there are 13 of them here on our favorite beach. And of course, these are our most favorite people here. They have all their backs to us, but they're on their way out there to the ocean to have some fun.
We're finding this.
Shell doing? Look at him. Here's the beginning of a fortress and of a sea castle, sand castle in the sand. That can help? Becca.
Right here.
Hi, Becca.
Back one more. Back up. And now we'll make our castle. Actually, we should start digging here. You dig over there. You dig over there a little bit. Because that way we'll collect all the sand and put it all in one big pile. Okay?
Are you getting somewhere with your sand castle?
Yeah.
Are you having fun, Jesse? Becca?
Good. We need some help over here then. This stream isn't big enough yet. Right down here. All the water now. All the water. Not coming up very Daddy was the one on one side. And the other side. Well, I'll do the different guys on the side. Alright? I guess I'll go through it. Well, castles always have flowers on them, right? Lots of castles. Good. Put a lot of stuff on. You like that, Becca? Becca's trying to do. Becca, you hold this. See? You're doing good. That's Tall Tower. Ooh, Tall Tower. Double tower.
How's the castle coming, guys? Bye, say what? Okay. That's quite a castle you built.
We're building it stronger.
Cement blocks all around it. I didn't make the biggest tower in the middle.
Are you happy to make the man walk?
Now I'm gonna come to the wall. This. Cement walls all around, huh?
I don't see the main box.
Blocks should be good. Blocks and cement into the school, huh?
Cement.
Concrete. Yes, absolutely. Lot of it. What's that? What is this, Connectus? What are you making here?
That looks like the new improved version of your tower.
Yes.
It's got a tunnel down underneath. And Jesse, what's in that tunnel? Can you see anything?
No, I don't see anything.
Okay.
The door's closed maybe, that's why inside goes, huh?
Yes, closed. For
And Pekka is still patting and putting that stuff on.
Are you done working?
I think so.
We're
We have a
not.
wonderful castle. Let's move over here.
Okay, let's move out.
This is our good smoother here. He needs to smooth this up, right? Can you help us here smoothing?
I'll smooth.
Hi, Becca. And there come Grandma and Becca against the sea. They've just had a good time out there. And we hope they get back safely. Here they come. Now, what are you doing? Are you smoothing the sides? Jesse? Well, I think this castle project has almost come to an end. And now we have a completed castle and night is falling or the Samara beach, and we've all had a happy time today except for Mommy, who hurt her foot. She'll be getting better. It's about 7 o'clock on Sunday morning out here on our favorite beach. And there's a few fishermen over there at a distance making a stab at pulling in some fish. And by the way, the fresh fish that we get from the little local restaurants here. In fact, all of the meals are very cheap and very delicious. That he wants to go out there to the rocks and do some snorkeling. And there he goes right now. There are liable to be some very nice fish out there, though we were out yesterday and it was very overcast and the waters were very choppy, and we didn't have much success in seeing fish. It's a little too far for me to go out, so he's going to try it. This is almost a pristine, clean, and super best beach we've ever seen. And early in the morning, everything just glistens with beauty and life. Up the top of the ridge behind our little villa, we can get a picture of one of the most beautiful scenes in the whole world. And look at that. For a Sunday, we have the empty beaches. And there's our villa. That's where we've been staying, right there. And then we take a little closer look of this beautiful, beautiful place. And beyond this is the vast Pacific Ocean. This is a wonderful beach because it's protected by rocks and by a coral reef all the way around. The reef permits enough of the tide to come in, keep the water beautifully clean, and also provides enough of the surf to come in so that you've got some super duper waves at high tide. But all in all, it's a very gentle water that comes in and nice and clean. And now we're back down on the beach and we see our little villa out there in the hillside, and it brings us right back to the scene that we've had before, with all the beautiful mountains around and our favorite island out there, and with our little ones playing in the sand, enjoying themselves. It's a bright, sunshiny day, and we are all having a good time in the sun. We can't stay out in this sun very long because, wow, it'll just burn you right up. And there underneath the coconut tree is Steve doing his community service to the people of Costa Rica. We've been able to set up our camp for a few hours here in this unused coconut grove, and we've been fortunate enough to find a few ripe coconuts. We'll show you soon how these are prepared. We've already prepared 3 or 4 of them and have begun to eat the meat out of them and drink the juice and the coconut milk, and it's just delicious. This is the amateur's demonstration of how to open up a coconut. If he doesn't chop his finger off. Whoop, come here. I think that's the way to do it, Steve. Cut the bottom off. Cut the bottom off. You sure this one's got milk in it? Yeah. And I think maybe cutting the top, is it? Yeah. I mean, the way the guy sharpened it, if he put an edge on it real fast. Yeah. There are people who know how to do it real fast. We don't. Yeah, it's coming along. Now we start tearing the bark off. Start finding the nut on the inside. There we go. Getting down to the nut. There he comes. There we are. First view of the nut. Look at that. There you go. The bark off the outside. What is the bark used for? Burning? Fires?
Great bonfires, yeah.
Makes great bonfires?
I don't know what else. Oh, that's right. They
clean floors with them?
A good piece of it across the top. They use it to scrub the floor.
Uh-huh.
Real tough.
Here it goes. Oh, looks like I chopped into it a little bit. There we are. The coconut. Takes some work, but it's worth it. Nice one. Full of milk. How do we get into the milk?
Yeah, you might want to chop over the hard shell off. Not too much. See white stuff.
Here comes the straw deliverer. Come on over and have a drink, Jess. There, plastic straw provides the mode of surviving in this dreadful place. Is it good? Is it good? That's great. Sweet. The milk has a very delicate flavor and is very nutritious. Now look at Grandma and tell her what you think.
What do you think, Jesse?
Good?
Is it good?
It is good, isn't it? Turn around. Come over here closer. Jesse,
That's it. The shed.
come over here closer. Step on it. Over here. All right? Got tough little feet. There we go. Look up at Grandma there.
Hi.
Give her a great smile.
Drinking coconut
right
milk.
from the grove. He's
The
gonna
nature
empty that.
boy. The nature boy drinking the coconut milk.
You drink it all? Are you done? A little bit of that coconut milk. You like the milk, Becca? The coconut meat itself is very rich and sweet and delicious, especially when it's fresh right off the tree. And it's good to just munch right on it.
Get your knife. You don't have a knife.
I didn't bring it. It's not the house.
Oh, there's tea. Is it good? Becca, is it good? Is there any left in your hand?
No.
Is it good?
So.
Must be.
Jesse, is that pretty good stuff? How does it taste? Sweet?
Sour?
Sweet.
Is there any way that you could like break that in small pieces?
Oh, sure. Need a rock.
This is the way we try to get this coconut broke into smaller pieces so that everybody can have a share of it and can enjoy it. Daddy likes it.
You to break yours too, Becca?
Becca is excited about it. Grandma's going to enjoy
Break a
some of
piece
this.
for you.
Go ahead, eat some, Grandma.
I'll break
It's
some for
good
you.
stuff. Yes. And is Mommy eating some? Sure.
Of course.
Of course she is. There she is. Daddy's going to break some more up so that everybody gets a piece. Life is simple here. We don't need many tools.
Rock.
This in here. I tell you. This is going to be called The Coconut Eaters, this film. It's going to be about people who live on coconuts only. I'm going to finish out this tape here with just one last shot of the ocean. Here is everybody engaging in a Sabbath afternoon's rest in the coconut grove right by the beach. They come hobbling out of the water after a beautiful day's swimming and resting at the beach. There's nothing wrong with my nose. Nothing at all. Those pancakes smell better than any I ever smelled with my nose before.
Move that Coke bottle, Steve.